guys. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I have my whole center console gone. I'm gonna try cleaning this thing up, prep it for the future. I'm not gonna paint it right now. I'm just gonna prep it for the future and then throw it back in. I might try and paint the shifter right now because I'm just getting rid of all the stickiness from it real quick. But I'm still debating, so I'll see. All right, I'm getting ready to paint. Got my little paint booth set up. I'm literally only doing the shift lever thingy, the selector cover, and then the center console. Doing this as a trial run. Simply, if it turns out good, I'm gonna leave it alone. If not, I'm gonna just throw it in the car and then do it all over again with the dash later on. But it's pretty chill. I just have my cans of paint just chilling in warm water for now, just to get it, you know, all loosey goosey, I guess. But I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna just clean this off a little bit again, and then should be good to spray. All right, put my first coat of the vinyl interior coat, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but it's not bad. It looks pretty good on the first coat. Like, I'd honestly leave it as is, but I'm gonna do 2 more. I have 3 good coats total, but only thing is I wish I didn't use the Scotch-Brite pad to kind of lightly sand it, because you do see the scratches. I thought for some reason, oh god, I'm getting all fog. For some reason, like the paint would cover it, but honestly, I'll probably redo it in the future if I care about the scratches, but I'll see how it goes with the other 2 things, and I'm fogging up, so. Okay, it's another day. I finished painting my center console and shift lever thingy. The shift lever came out okay. The center console came out good. I'm gonna do it again in the future because some parts kind of came off as I was installing it because the paint was too thin in those areas, but it's whatever, you can't really see it. But now moving on to headlights. When I 2K cleared them last year, I didn't throw them on because I did a horrible job. As you can see, like, I didn't let them cure in time, and I put them back in the box, and you can see these marks of like tape or whatever it is. So I'm just gonna sand them down and polish them, and hopefully that works. If that doesn't work, I'll get another can of 2K clear and do the process all over again, unfortunately. All right, let's get to it. Moved away from the orbital sander because it kept on leaving like those swirl marks. Looks like kind of like Velcro scratches. So I'm just hand sanding them back again from the bottom to the top. Mine were pretty bad, so I started off at 180. I'm gonna stop at 3K because I'm polishing, not clearing. But yeah, hopefully it looks good. Guys, I'm done with polishing them. I just sealed them with the McGuire's headlight coating. I polished them and everything. I'm waiting for this to cure, see if it like hopefully doesn't like orange peel or anything. It doesn't look like it is. But I did redo it like 3-4 times, simply because it just was not looking good until I got the method down. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect, so you know what I mean. But it doesn't look too bad. This one's still curing, so it looks like it kind of has some orange peel to it. But once fully cured, like this one, it should be fine. It says 24 hours to cure, so I'm gonna let it cure for like a day, and I'll throw them on the car. Hopefully, if I have time tomorrow. But I mean, it's not too bad. There is some, I'll flip the camera. Flash on, you can kind of see it better with the flash, the imperfections like right there, and you know, there's some scratches right there, but honestly, it's good, it's fine. You can see like the orbital scratches right there, if you can tell. But honestly, to me, it's fine. I'm not gonna be looking at it like that 24/7. This is now curing. You can kind of see the orange peel a little bit, I think, but it should be going away soon, in the next few minutes. But yeah, it's pretty good. Honestly, for how easy this was, like if you get it right the first time, yeah, I think it's worth it, honestly. Better than a 2K if you're not good with sprays like me, so maybe in the future. I don't know what I used. I used the McGuire's Mirror Glaze Ultra Cut Compound 105 and the Mirror Glaze Ultra Finishing Polish with some Amazon pads right there. But I didn't end up using the Plastex one because honestly, this is more of like surface level kind of like hazing or like yellowing. It's good for that. I tried it and it did work a little bit, but for the state of my taillights, they're a little too far gone, so I had to use the actual polisher because it looked much better. And then for sealing, headlight coating Meguiar's. This should basically, you do like 2 applications, like medium heavy coats, spray it on a good amount, like a liberal amount, and then first coat, let it cure 5 minutes. Next coat, let it cure 5 minutes, and then it'll fully cure within 1 day. I'm not in any rush, so I will let them cure for a day. I think you should be fine, but just to avoid fingerprints and everything like that, I'm gonna let them cure. And I think you guys should too, if you guys plan on doing something like this. You won't get everything out, obviously, especially if you had bad like headlights like mine. Mine were terrible. They had some weird vinyl coating on them when I first got them, and when I first got my car, I wasn't really too experienced with it, so I ended up using a razor blade and like kind of scratching up the like deep scratches, and those are still visible at a like if you're looking into it. So if you guys want to get rid of stuff like that, honestly, just get new headlights. There's no point in doing all this labor. But if you don't care like me, then it's worth it. All right, I'm gonna be moving on to the tail lights or the trunk lights. I'm gonna use the plastics on this because I don't feel like doing the whole process. I don't think I really need to do the whole process on these. See how it goes. Put some on a rag. I think should be good enough. And then just gonna rub it in really hard. And then once you hear the plastic kind of scratching, that means you're pretty much done. Well, at least it's working, I hope. Honestly, that looks way better than before. Compared to the original, this is the new one, or quote-unquote polished, and then the original. There still are like the little micro scratches like right there and on the top, but not a big deal.